thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl, Biami.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new, my name is Ami and I talk about all things trending on this channel. So if you like to keep on top of what is going on, if you like a little bit of an opinion, then this is the channel to be. So I like to take this day just to kind of give like an overview of what has been going on throughout the week. There has been some ups and downs, not good news unfortunately. Is there ever good news on the news? Maybe the 1%. Sadly, Lisa Marie Elvis, who is Elvis Presley's only child, sadly passed away. It's said to have been from a cardiac arrest. She will be laid next to her son. So we kind of went through that through the week. Of course, he is a legend and herself in her own right. So I don't know what to say about this. I feel like, I don't know, this year I'm kind of like, it's something that we kind of saw a lot of last year, and I don't want to speak anything, but yeah guys, let's just cover ourselves, let's just keep ourselves in prayer, because honestly you just don't know. Talking of sad news, we had this whole Euston shooting situation, and that, do you know what, when I saw that I was just like, Euston, what is going on? And it is said to have been a targeted crime. It happened at a funeral. Multiple people were injured. The suspect fired a gunshot from the car, so that definitely sounded like it was aimed. And sadly this has left a 7-year-old in a critical condition, so my prayers really goes out to her. So it's really crazy. Like honestly, I feel like it doesn't matter where you are now, like there is literally no safety space, like there's no safe area. Like you could be at a funeral, you could be at a party, you could be at a wedding, you could be anywhere, and if there's beef, like there's beef. And you know, even if you don't even have anything to do with that, you could literally be at the right place the wrong time. Let's move a little bit. Let's talk about the Kardashians. I feel like they're always in there in the weeks of trending news. This picture was trending and it went viral of Kendall, and it was her and her bodyguard, and he was basically holding an umbrella of her. It was in the rain. She got a lot of backlash for it. Let me just quickly read this article. Now, Kendall Jenner is receiving some unwanted backlash after being photographed out and about on a rainy day in LA on Saturday with the security member. The thing that appeared to have left people annoyed was the fact that the model's bodyguard was left to hold her umbrella over her head as they walked through the streets in LA, while the man noticeably got drenched in water, in rain. Now, according to The Sun, the Kardashian sub-forum had posted the photos to a post, sparking a wide debate on whether Kendall's security should have been made to hold her umbrella. While some argued that they didn't think it was a big deal for her security to keep her covered, others begged to differ, saying that it was rather uncalled for to leave the man in the pouring rain as he tried to keep her dry. Someone says, I don't care how rich I am, but I would feel so bad letting someone hold my umbrella for me while they are getting soaked. And someone said, plus it would be a bit awkward. You would stay more dry just holding it yourself. Do you guys think this is a big deal? At the end of the day, the way that I see it is that if she held the umbrella, he would still get soaked. Because he didn't have his own umbrella, and they're not gonna like get under the umbrella together, are they? So either way he's gonna get soaked. So whether he holds it for her or she holds it herself, if the problem is that he's getting soaked, he would still be getting soaked anyway. So what is the big deal? I don't know, I don't get it. I don't get it. What else was happening? Love Island is starting this week. I'm excited. I can't lie, I'm excited. I had a look at the cast. I've seen conversation about diversity. I'm done with that conversation. We know what Love Island is about. To me, I just feel like it's just a broken record at this point. This is Love Island. We know what it's about. If you're black and you want to go in there, go in there. If they don't put black people in there, they don't put black people in there. But I have a feeling that they are going to throw in more black people in there later on. I don't know. I love the fact that they've got somebody, I think they've got someone that's deaf. I love that. Like, I feel like, I don't know, to me I feel like they've done better. Like, I feel like it's not where it needs to be, but at the same time I kind of feel like they're growing, they're listening. I just think we just need to pick our battles more better. Like, it's not every day like, oh, diversity, like we need more black people. Like, last year, look how well India's doing. We had Damia in the, you know, in the finals. Like, I'm happy with that. Sis is doing great. She's in her bag. She is getting the deal, even though she didn't even win. To me, I feel like she feels like a winner. So I'm kind of over it. I just want to see the show. I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to criticize it in that lens, because I feel like it's just done. It's enough now. It's enough. Like, that is the mainstream media, okay? Like, they're hearing it, they're trying to do better, and diversity is so much beyond race. Maybe every diverse category kind of fights for what they want to see, and I get it. Like, black people want to see more black people, but when I think about diversity, it's a lot more than just race. So the fact that they are opening that up, the fact that they are having someone that's deaf, the fact that they're having somebody that's blind, the fact that they're having somebody that's handicapped, to me, I feel like that is also improvement. Because I kind of feel like if you're gonna bring black people in, then do it properly. Like, actually put in white guys that actually like black girls, or put in black guys that actually like black girls. There's no point on just putting in black people just to put it in, but you're not even putting the people that actually like, that's their preference, because then you might as well not do it. So I'm just appreciating the fact that they are bringing in that diversity, because it's beyond race. And honestly, I'm just happy to see Love Island. Like, I've got something to look forward to. I've got something to, after when I finish work, you know, when the day's done, I can just switch on 9 o'clock. Nobody chat to me, nobody talk to me, nobody call me. Me and Love Island, like, I'm just happy. Do you get what I mean? Yes, so that is Love Island. Andrew Tate. Okay, Andrew Tate, the ongoing legal proceedings against him is taking a turn. He's not going anywhere. He is staying under custody and questioning, and not only that, but it looks like they are seizing several of his luxury fast cars. They are seizing his goods, they are seizing his money. I believe we're looking about 18 million or so. I mean, a lot of people are still defending him, and like, you lot are really going strong for him. Like, I'm really seeing the Andrew Tate's riders right now, and I'm just like, wow, okay, like, you know, you lot are really standing by him. And it's quite interesting because more videos are coming out of him saying certain things, you know, him like exposing himself like in so many different ways, and I'm just like, well, he really got away with a lot of things, you know. A lot of people still gave him platforms, a lot of people still endorsed him, and I'm thinking, wow, like, it's quite interesting. But he's still in custody, he ain't going nowhere. They're seizing up his things, and this is getting serious for him. I don't know how he's gonna get out of this. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Hush Puppy. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was almost like it was an operation that took a while. You know, they really had to like follow him. They really had to like, you know, set themselves up. And it was, once they got him, and they just took it all away, you know. And who knows, like, who knows? I mean, he did say in the video, listen, when you got brains like him, and you've got that hunger and that zeal and that fire like him, even if everything gets taken away from you, you can still make that money back up, because it's in here. The fire is in here. So who knows what is going to happen with him, but that is the current update on that. And the last thing that was funny, actually, that was trending in the blogs, if we just move over to these social media influencers. You know, we like to talk about the UK scene over here. Nella Rose was trending for a video that she put out about getting the ick. And the thing that was getting the ick, but she did say, okay, in that video, in her defense, she did say something along the lines of, she knows this is childish. So I give her that. But it was about a guy walking up to you.
Gets the ick if a guy walks towards them. Like, say for example, you're going on a date, yeah, and you're already there.
When I saw this, when I heard this, I was just like, I'm trying to make it make sense. So where is the guy? So you get, as women, yeah, you get annoyed if you go on a date and the guy's sitting there comfortable, you know, not standing up at your presence, coming to greet you, not running to the door to open it for you. He's just sitting there like, yeah, what's good? Then you get the ick if he's walking towards you. You get the ick for everything. We get the ick for everything. Oh, the way you chewed gives me the ick. Oh, the back of your head gives me the ick. The dryness in the middle of your fingers gives me the ick. Oh, the crusty, dusty lips gives me the ick. Oh my gosh, you didn't cut your hair today. You just give me the ick. Honestly, like, the list can go on. It's interesting that although she's saying it, that she understands that it's childish, but it's just the fact that she genuinely feels like a guy walking up to her would give her the ick. Like, what a guy's supposed to do? Like, moonwalk now? Like, it's just crazy. It's ridiculous. It's scary because when you have such a large following and we are in a society in a state where there's so much brokenness and distortion, anything can go as gospel. People are always looking for somebody to hold on to latch onto, to idolize, to look up to. And because we don't have that in the home, when we do have influential people, and I know I'm getting deep, but it can be that deep, when you do have people that are that influential, I don't think they realize how what they say can be taken as literal and how detrimental it can be. Unfortunately, that's just the world that we're living in. Unfortunately, people do look up to people, and a lot of influencers and celebrities might be like, oh, don't put me on a pedestal or don't see me like this, but they do. And that's the responsibility that you carry. So when you have women that try to live or try to act city girl, people literally take that for what it is. And now what's interesting, I'm going off a little bit, when you talk about the city girl lifestyle and you're seeing like the Megans and the Cardis actually in stable relationships, now people are trying to kind of reverse that and trying to be like, oh no guys, like, don't listen to the city girl, like, look at their actual real lifestyle and look at what they're actually portraying. Like, it's a lie, but the damage has already been done. Like, a lot of people have already been discipled to act like a certain way, and unfortunately that's not going to benefit them moving forward. Like, unfortunately, they've already been programmed to be like that. They've already been programmed to look at men and be like, you give me the ick, your pocket is not heavy enough, oh, you can't buy me a Birkin. Like, they've already been programmed from like 2-3 years of constantly listening and watching these so-called city girl lifestyle, baby girl soft life. If you can't buy me this, then you can't be with me type of situation. I just feel like people just need to, I guess, accept the responsibility and be quite cautious that what I say and what I do can be taken as literal. I was watching Ready to Love and there's a girl on there, she was basically talking to this guy. She was like, if you don't live alone, then it's kind of like a deal breaker for her, like, I can't date you. And what the guy was basically trying to say to her, that circumstances change, you can't define who I am as a man based on the fact that I don't live alone. He was explaining that he did have that in his plan, but something happened and obviously he couldn't move, but she was not budging. And to me, that gave me the ick, because I was like, well girl, that's a red flag on you. And she was trying to say like that's a red flag if a guy hasn't lived alone. Guys, that is pretty much what I wanted to touch on. I will be back on your screen this week coming, so make sure that you keep an eye out. Make sure your notification bell is on. Make sure that you subscribe if you enjoyed my content. I'll speak to you guys in my next video.